What's up everyone, it's Lens Addict here, and today I'm very excited because I just got a flat tire on my car. Wow.
We have a flat tire today. Yeah.
Rather than make it a negative thing, I thought let's make a video. And I'll show you all how to change the tire on a Holden Astra or Opel Astra or whatever rebadged GM machine that you have, because at the end of the day it's owned by GM and Holden just puts their badge on it, and I think same with Opel, or maybe Opel's the original badge. Anyway, it doesn't matter. So let's get started. So in this case, I've already put the spare tire on the car here. But if you obviously may not be doing that, so the spare tire is in the back here and it's located under here. So this is where the jack will be. So let's get the jack out and we'll get out the other parts. So we'll get out this thing. You can also find this tool, which is used for jacking up the car and also removing the tire. You flick this out here like this, and that's what connects to here. While you do this, you also want to make sure that your car is in gear if it's a manual, and that the park brake's on. And if it's an auto, you just want to put it into park so that the front gears are also locked. So handbrake on, and also put the car in gear so it doesn't roll. You want to make sure that you're doing this on a flat surface. If you're not doing this on a flat surface, the car will roll, and you really don't want that with the jack because you'll probably damage the underside of your car. So make sure you find a flat surface if you can. If you're not sure the surface is flat or not, just put the car in neutral and take your foot off the brake and see if it rolls. That will give you a good idea if it's a flat enough surface. If the car doesn't want to roll, you're all good. You can see these two little contact points here. So they go on a specific spot on the car, which I will show you now where they connect. So what you want to do is look underneath the car, and you will see these little gap points here. So that's where it goes. So I'm trying to line this up now, just lifting it up a bit, turning the handle, and almost lined up, almost there. I might need to move it back a little bit. So this looks pretty lined up. So the aim is to have this go onto there. So let's do that now. So it looks like it's going in the right spot here, and looks like we're now raising the car. So just another look. As you can see, that is in the groove. So I'm just going to keep turning this until this wheel comes off the ground. And let's see, here it looks pretty aligned with what it's supposed to be on that jack point there. So let's continue turning this. Now, if you don't have a strong hand, you might not be able to do it like this. But I find this much more quick than the way when you extend this thing all the way and try and do it. But let's say you want to do it the right way. Here's how it's supposed to go. So this is supposed to go like this, and then you go like that. But this is a lot slower, I find. It's a lot easier to do, that's for sure. As we can see here, we've jacked the wheel up, and we're now free. We can put our hand underneath, so that means it's time to take off the tire. So you use the same tool you use on here to take these off. So to take these off, you will go this way. So like this. Not this way is to tighten, and this way is to loosen. So you'll go this way. And I usually start off by loosening each one of them one by one. And then undo. And then this one undo. And now the next one. Now that they're all loose, you can just turn them more quickly with your hand. It's a bit easier than doing that with that big tool. Now you want to hold the tyre on the rim with your foot or something, 'cause I'm using my phone to record, so this is a bit of a tricky situation, but basically don't want the tyre coming off as you undo this one. And now you lift the tyre off the rim like this. And there you go. You've successfully taken off the tyre. If you really want to turn this situation into even something more positive, you could use this time to check how much your brake pads have worn. So I'm going to have a quick look and I'll show you how to do that. I'm no expert though, this is just me kind of just looking and seeing what I see. So let's do that. So you can see the brake pad in here. That's the brake pad there. And you can kind of see how much of the brake pads are left in there. You can see brake rotors, check if they're in good condition as well. Generally they will be. You can even check your suspension components if you wish. Not really worth it, but there you go. Now you can see I've put on the new tyre or the replacement one. So I generally like to feed these on slowly. Just hand put them on at first, make sure they're not cross-threaded, and just put them on one at a time. And we'll do this one. Now you want to make sure they're properly tight, so just move this like this, put force into it, not too tight, just tight enough that you're pushing pretty hard, and you don't want to do them too tight that they get stuck on. And as long as you're pushing enough bit of weight, it should be enough. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm just pushing a lot of my body weight on there, and assuming that's enough. So we're almost there. We just need to take the jack off. So let's undo that. Much easier to let it down than to put it up, that's for sure. There we go. If you have a European car, you might have some of these. So you can just put them back on like this. And just give them a good push. Now we're all done. Just have to put all this stuff back, so I'll show you how to do that as well. And so the screwdriver part goes back in there. And this jack, you need to make it big enough, and then it just fits back there. This is where that screw bit goes. This thing goes in the back here, so you just fold it up. Pop it in here. So this thing goes here, like this, just on here, like that. This is the tow hitch. So that also goes back. I took it out because I didn't know what it was for, but no need. So we'll just put that back in there. So we got everything in here like this. So what you want to do is, this goes back like this. You lift up the back, and then it sits on this here, like this. But you might need to turn it until it pops down. So now that's in, and then the spare tire goes on top. So the spare tire sits on top of all that stuff, and then this goes on top to hold it in place. And that should be it. That's it, all done. You just need to put the cover back on. And all good. I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and I hope it helped you. Any questions, put them in the comments below and I'll do my best to address them. This video was shot on an iPhone 13 with ProRes, the entire video, so let me know if you see any difference. I will see once it's uploaded to YouTube, but I'm sure there might be a bit more detail. Who knows? Let's see.